Hey guys, and welcome back and happy new year to you all. I hope you all had a really good one. So today I'm bringing to you a brand new first impression of some products that I've actually never tried out before here on my channel, and they are the George Asda makeup products. So I've got 3 things here to try, but before we get into that, I just wanted to share with you my new upload schedule. So starting after this video, starting on Monday, there will be a brand new video every Monday, and this will consist of a lifestyle themed video. So that includes DIYs, clean with me's, home decor, and just anything that's not beauty related. And then on Friday I will have a beauty related video, so things like my first impressions, top 10 drugstore products worth buying, skincare related things and routines, and just anything that's beauty. So I hope that is helpful to you guys, so you kind of know where I am with regards to an uploading schedule, and let me know how you like these kind of 2 days for uploading. And let's get right into testing out these George Asda makeup products. Okay, so I've zoomed you in a little bit just so you can see a bit better, but I'll also have photos and a blog post to go with this whole first impression as well. So I'll definitely link that down below when it goes live. So first of all, I'm going to be testing out this Tamer brow cream. So this retails for £3, and I picked this up in medium, but I think there was light, medium and dark to choose from. So this also has a brush in it, a really nice small angle brush, which I like, and I do really like the packaging of this. It's nice and compact, and I also love the rose gold on it, and this does look very similar to the MUA Luxe brow pomade that I absolutely love. So we'll see how this wears throughout the day. So let's go ahead and get testing it. Okay, so I'm really impressed by this. I love the colour of this. It's a nice colour match. It's really nice and pigmented. It also glides on easily, and I love it with that brush as well. It works well. So the only thing will be for me is if this wears well throughout the day. So what I'm going to do now is finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'm going to go back in with the other 2 products I've got to try, which is a highlighter palette and also a matte liquid lip. Okay, so makeup is all done now. So lastly, I'm going to go in first with this highlighting palette. So this retails for £6 for 4 shades of highlighter, which I guess is probably a little bit more expensive for a supermarket makeup brand. However, you are getting 4 really nice decent size pans, and I do think this looks very similar to one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow kits, I think they're called. So in here you get a really nice bronze shade, which is Goddess. Then you get Glow, which is like a pinky peach shade. Then Sunset, which is a gold shade. And then this silvery shade that's called Luster. And then here at the top you actually get sort of like an instructions leaflet of where you can put each of the colours if you've never used a highlighting palette before. So I think what I am gonna do is use, decisions. Let's go with Glow. This is definitely pigmented on the cheeks, so I am just gonna blend this out a bit. This is actually a really nice blush topper. So this is definitely super pretty and really nice and delicate on the cheeks, and like I said before, it's a really nice blush topper. So what I'm going to do is I will test out the other colours separately and let you know my thoughts on them in the blog post. But last but not least, let's move on to the matte liquid lipstick that I picked up as well. So this retails for £4.50 and I want to say there was about 5 shades, but this one I picked up was called A-List and it's sort of like a taupey pink shade. Okay, so this smells very vanilla-y. This smells very similar to, I can't figure out which one, but a lot of the matte liquid lips, especially the drugstore ones, smell like this, so it definitely smells really nice. So let's give it a whirl. This colour I think looks a lot prettier on camera as opposed to real life. It's quite a chalky pastel-y shade. I know it's supposed to be matte, but I kind of like it. I don't know if I love it, but this did dry down really quickly, which was good. So the real test will be the longevity wear of this. So if you haven't seen any of my first impressions before, I do 3 check-ins, so this being the first one, and then I do one sort of late afternoon and then one at the end of the day, and then at the end of the day I also share with you my final thoughts and a score out of 5. So let me tell you the time now. So it's 2:23, so I will see you in a bit, guys. Bye! Hey guys, and welcome back for the second check-in. The time now is 6:59, so I'm just going to share with you how everything has been wearing throughout the day. So starting off with the Tamer Brow Cream, let's have a little look. Everything still looks really nice. I love the colour of this brow pomade. But I would say if I was being a little bit critical, I do have a tiny bit of wear here, but that is pretty standard for me just because I don't have any hairs there, so I do have to build up the colour a bit here. But apart from that, I really love this. Moving on to the highlighting palette. Now, I have to be honest, I did think this would wear away pretty quickly, but it hasn't. It still looks really nice considering I've been touching my face and things like that. It's still it's really nice and vivid, and you can definitely see it when it hits the light, and I really love this palette. So lastly, moving on to the matte liquid lipstick. Again, I actually did think this would wear off pretty quickly, but it hasn't. It's still here, and although this is slightly drying, it's quite comfortable on the lips and the colour is growing on me. So I will now see you at the end of the day. Ben and I are actually off to go and see Pitch Perfect 3. Definitely let me know if you've seen it and if you thought it was good or not. I will update you later and let you know if it was good or not, and I will see you later. Hey guys, and welcome back for the final check-in. The time now is 23 minutes past 11. So I'm just going to share with you my final thoughts on all of the products that I tested out today. So starting off with the Tamer Brow Cream, I'm actually going to do a mini comparison now with you guys and compare it to the MUA one, which is one of my favourite drugstore brow pomades. So starting off with price with regards to the Georgia Asda one, this retails for £3 for 1.5 grams of product, which is excellent value for money. However, the MUA one retails for only £1 more, so £4 for 2.2 grams of product, and the MUA one actually comes in a selection of 6 shades, whereas the George one I think only comes in about 2 or 3 shades. So this one is probably better value for money, But to be honest, I can't see the difference with regards to how much is in. They both look like they've got exactly the same, but this one definitely has the better colour selection. So packaging wise, I did really love the Asda packaging. I really like the rose gold, and also the fact that it comes with a decent brush and it's nice and compact. So application wise, this one applied really easily. It was lovely and pigmented. It was a great match for me personally, and it did glide on lovely, and it was just super easy and buildable to work with. So longevity wise, I have had a look at this and I can see some wear sort of at the top of my brow now. It's starting to get a little bit more sparse, and I think comparing this to the MUA one, the MUA one is definitely more long wearing. This lasts a lot longer. So weighing all of this up and taking both into consideration, I would actually have to award the Tamer Brow Cream a 4 out of 5. This is still a really great product. It's really nice and accessible, but comparing it to the MUA one, I definitely think I recommend this one more, just because it's more long wearing, there's better colour selection, and it's slightly better value for money. Right, so moving on to the highlighting palette. So first of all, price wise, I did think this was nice and affordable for how many shades you did get in here. However, comparing this to sort of like the Makeup Revolution highlighting palette, I do think that they are that extra bit better value for money. But this one is still really good, and the colours in here are absolutely stunning, and I like the fact that you get this guide as well if you're unsure on where to put the highlighters. And also this is a really great dupe, like I said, for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I've actually found the one that it is a dupe for. It's very similar to Sugar Glow, so I'll pop the link to that one down below as well, just so you can compare both. So application wise, the one I used was Glow. It was really easy to apply. It was super pigmented and just a really pretty shade. So moving on to longevity, this is still very apparent on the cheeks, but I'd say it's faded ever so slightly. And I seem to have silver on my brow for some reason, I think because I've got it on my finger. But anyway, it still looks really nice, but like I said, it's faded ever so slightly. So I will test out the other shades and let you know in my blog post. And I think that is it about this highlighting palette. I think I would say this is definitely my favourite out of the 3 things that I've tried today. So I would award the highlighting palette a 4.5 out of 5. Lastly, moving on to the matte liquid lipstick. So starting off with price, this was really great value for money. It was £4.50 for 6 mils of product, and I actually found out this comes in only 4 shades, but all the shades are really nice wearable colours, including this one. So packaging wise, I really loved the rose gold packaging again, and I also forgot to mention the doe foot applicator. I really liked the size of this. It was nice and small and it was easy to work with, so you can kind of shape the lips really well. Application, this applied nicely thanks to the doe foot applicator, and this did dry down really quickly, and actually this did feel comfortable throughout the day. It's only now that it's starting to feel slightly uncomfortable and I do want to take it off my lips. So longevity wise, I have noticed now after I've had dinner and I've been drinking water and things that it has faded a lot more, and my lips do look a lot more drier. so it's faded sort of around the middle. But I was pretty impressed with this liquid lipstick, and the colour did grow on me. I think I actually like the colour the more I looked at it. So that is that. So I'm gonna award this liquid lipstick a 4.2 out of 5. The one other thing that I need to tell you is about the film. I forgot to tell you about Pitch Perfect. It was pretty okay. I don't want to sort of give anything away if you haven't seen it yet and you do want to see it, but I would say it's probably not as good as number one. I think number one is my favourite, but it still was pretty good, and there was lots of funny moments in it, and of course lots of singing. So definitely let me know if you have seen the film down below and what you thought as well. And that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you found this helpful. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter for more inspiration, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday for my brand new video schedule. So have a great weekend guys, and I'll see you then. Bye!